Hello, I've now got my microphone, but actually attached it to my notes, and that's what I keep my microphone in. Notes. Anyway, welcome. There we are. I'm trying to find the little hole there. So this is where I'm going to do it from today. I feel quite comfortable. It feels nice, and I'm going to get arm ache because since plugging in the little bit to the bottom of my phone to do the recording on the mic, it's making it harder for me to hold. But we'll see how we go. I'm going to get arm ache really quick. I can feel it. Anyway, hello, welcome back. It's been a few weeks, as I said before. I just couldn't record. I couldn't bring myself to record. I was struggling. I was having a really difficult time trying to do it. I find landscape very difficult, and it really sets me off really badly for my BDD and how I feel about myself, and I just really struggle to do it. And I watch other people's videos and I'm like, how do they look so great on landscape? How do they do this so well? So I'm going where I'm comfortable, which is right here, but holding this phone is not comfortable at all. So I might have to adjust that, get a little table and pop it on or something. Anyway, there we go. So I've got little notes because it's been a few weeks. I've written a few bits down and we're going to get started talking about, well, this hot weather. So the hot weather has come, and that is a massive trigger for me, the hot weather. I find it really difficult. Just because how I look, the comparison, the having no clothes to wear, I feel like my style is just gone. I have no style. I don't feel good in anything. I'm really struggling with that side of things, just having a style that looks amazing. I can look at other women who are curvy and they look stunning. I'm like, oh my God, that outfit looks amazing on her. Oh my God, she looks amazing. On me, I cannot find anything that's making me feel comfortable. I don't know what to wear. I don't know what suits me anymore. I hate getting my legs out. I hate them. They're so cellulite and flabby and pale. It's disgusting. So it's a real toughie for me. And, surrounded by people who are slim and tiny, and everyone's dieting, and everyone's on GLP-1s, and everyone's on Wegovy. And it's a real tough time to try and learn to love yourself as you are, no matter how you are. It's a really hard time, and it's hitting hard. The people I do follow on social media are only people like me and talk about things I talk about. And everyone is just saying how difficult it is now because of all the skinny jabs and thin is in, and it's just hard to have curves and lumps and bumps and that be okay. You could be a size 10 with a few curves and it's great, it's fine, but you can't be a 14, 16, 18, 20, whatever you are, with curves, and it's not okay anymore. It's tough. It's a tough time. So it was the first day of the summer when it was really hot weekend. It was a Sunday, which was probably about 5 weeks ago now, I guess, maybe 4 weeks. And oh God, it was hard. I was like, right, we're going out, struggled to know what to wear, eventually found something to put on, and trying to make myself think, don't focus on just the thin, like see everybody. So what I'm learning is trying to see everyone, not just what my mind's focused on. And yeah, not just what Richard and Dick tell me to look at. And the first thing I see is like 3 women in little tiny shorts with tan legs. Did look like, yeah, they had a cellulite to me. Drove through town. I was a passenger. Another girl in shorts, slim legs, no cellulite. And then we get around the corner, another gorgeous girl in a really short dress, looking stunning, no cellulite. And I was just like, why am I the only one with cellulite? And it does frustrate my other half, I get it, but he's frustrating himself, so I can be frustrating if I want to be. And this is my thing, he should support it. And he's like, that's not what we've come out for. You've started straight away. And it's like, I'm not starting. This is the first day of summer, essentially. I'm in therapy trying to learn ways to deal with this. And immediately I just see girls, or women, shorts, skirts, no cellulite, looking stunning. And then we sort of were driving for a bit. And then I had a little cry and I went, just let me have a little cry and then I'll be okay. So I had a little bit of a cry, got my emotions out, said what I needed to say. And actually the rest of the day was fine. Whereas in the past, that would have gone on and on and on and on for hours, days. It would ruin my day. So I am learning to get better quicker at this stuff. So I did recover a lot quicker, which, I'm sorry, I'm moving my camera around a bit here, but it's a bit uncomfortable. And I'm trying to just keep the shot okay. So I did recover quickly and well and didn't let it ruin my day, and we carried on with the day. So that in itself is huge, like huge, because that would ruin my day or my week. That would ruin my week, if not longer, previously. So it is working. Therapy is doing what I need it to do. And I did say to her last week, because we hadn't had a session for like 4 weeks till last week, and I wrote notes for her as well, how the week's gone and stuff. And I said, one thing I'm probably learning is to adjust quickly in situations. So I'm not letting it ruin my day, ruin my week, whatever. Trying not to focus too much on it. So I think I'm learning to do that a bit better. We did go away for a night to a hotel as well. It was actually meant to be my brother's wedding, but he's not getting married anymore. And we went anyway. And it was a really beautiful hotel. It was very quiet, very quiet. And I was like, where we could go from our room, I could just walk straight outside and go sit on the grass and a bench, and there was like rabbits behind. It was stunning. And I was like, it was so hot. I'll put a pair of shorts on. No one will really see me. And so I put these shorts on, went and sat on this bench. My other half was in the room for a bit, and then he came out. And then next thing, I see this stunning, very slim, very tanned, very blonde woman, the sort that everyone would think is, your typical society acceptable, gorgeous woman. And she was really loud as well. She was down the bottom of where we were. And all I could hear was her voice bellowing across, talking to these couple of guys. That's literally all who was there. No one was there. And I said, oh God, why can't I just have a break? I said, I just want to come away, have one day off from thinking about other people or thinking about how I look. Because now I don't want to stand up. I'm in these shorts. I look disgusting. I don't want anyone to see me. And there's this stunning woman that I could just have done without for one day. I'm like, why does life keep testing me? Why, out of all the people who could have sent, they sent her? And it was literally so quiet there. There was nobody there. And it was really frustrating. But it didn't ruin my night. We did have a lovely afternoon, evening, nice meal, had breakfast the next day. She was sat there the next day at breakfast, but was being quite obnoxious. She was, I won't bother going into it, but she was quite an obnoxious person. But there we go. So it didn't ruin my time, but I was a bit frustrated and was like, I just want a break. Just give me a break and let me just be for a few hours, because I want to work hard at this, but sometimes I just don't want to work. I want to just be like, just let me be. So anyway, again, I'd said to the therapist, I've said, I'm learning sort of to deal in situations a bit better. So I'm just keep glancing at the time so I know how long it's going on for. I don't want to yabber for too long. But I'm still not learning to accept who I am. So I'm struggling at the moment, as I said, with style. I don't know what to wear. I don't feel comfortable in anything. I did also go to the doctor. I said, I'm absolutely 100% perimenopausal. Definitely. My symptoms, like, I think I might have spoken briefly before, but the elbow pain, the emotions, the feeling huge, gaining weight, probably partly due to my job as well. Not having energy, many things. Forgetfulness, like ridiculous. I'm like, well, if I've actually got dementia and not perimenopause. So I've actually gone on HRT gel, which I rub into my arms each morning, one pump on each arm, and we'll see how it goes. My elbow pain has already gone down. It's been about 3 weeks, maybe. So I'm hoping that helps me start to just come back to myself and feel myself again, hopefully over time. I can increase the amount of pumps if I want to 4. So I don't know how I know if I need to do that, but I'll look into it. So yeah, I'm on that now as well, and I'm hoping it just makes me feel like me again. I've lost any sense of me. I've lost my style. I've lost feeling sexy. I've always, although I've had body issues all my life, well, from age 11, I've had like a not body confidence, but like a what I always call a sexual confidence. You know, I love lovely underwear, and I've always liked to dress nice, and I always do my hair, and I've always made the effort no matter what. And I feel like I've just lost that. I still always do my hair and I do my face and make sure I feel okay, but clothing wise, I am just nah. I don't feel comfortable in anything. I feel huge. I compare myself. Um, you know, people I work with just seem to be shrinking around me. People in life are shrinking around me. Everyone's shrinking, and I'm gaining. That's how it feels. And I don't feel gorgeous and sexy and hot. I feel disgusting and horrible. And maybe some people would go, well, why don't you do something about it? But what I'm trying not to do is get stuck in that, because that's where I've been all my life, stuck in this cycle of you've got to lose weight, you've got to lose weight, you've got to look this way, you've got to look that way, you've got to. Why have we got to? Because society tells us, because billionaire men tell us. That's why. That's why. And it's nothing to do with anything else apart from making money out of women, getting them to think about just how they are, how they look, what they don't like, spend their money, and not focus on all the amazing things they can actually do and how strong we actually are. So that's what we will be getting into a lot in my videos, the patriarchy, which I've previously mentioned briefly. So yeah, we did go to the hotel. Let me have a quick look at my notes. Oh, I did go out for a night. So I generally don't like going out anyway. I love being at home. I'm not much of a social butterfly these days. I've done my socializing, but probably part of it was also feeling unconfident and not wanting to just see people that I'm going to compare myself to. But we did go out, 3 couples, and had an amazing night. We were meant to watch a band. Totally missed the band because we were laughing and chatting all night. And my friend actually posted a picture on Facebook and a little video, and I didn't make her delete it. I didn't despise it. It was okay. Okay enough that I let her leave it up. So that's something. And we've also booked a holiday to August with one of the other couples next year. And she's very slim and gorgeous and has a stunning body, so it's going to be difficult, but who knows, by then I might feel amazing. Not because I've lost weight, because I just feel amazing about who I am. But we have booked that for August next year, which I can't wait for. But then, oh no, here I am again, because good job I checked my videos. At 12 minutes something, the microphone must have died. So after all that, I forgot my microphone, went and got my microphone, and it died. Luckily, it died later. So I think basically the last 4 minutes I was talking about what I need to do for the next few weeks. Not the next few weeks, I'm all lost now. What I need to do for the next 6 days, which I haven't done for the last 8 days, for my next therapy session is mirror training, which I haven't done yet and I have to do. So she said start slowly, put something over the mirror, start with your shoulders, give the facts. So I need to just go, I've got blondie brownie hair, I've got brown eyes, I've got 2 arms, I've got a nose. You know, it's facts you can give in court, not judgments. And then I have to gradually go down. I tried it once, but I did try it with no clothes on. Not a good idea. And I totally spun out. My head, like, I went into this, like, I don't know, like this orbit, and my head spun. Like, in my head, I was going, oh, this feels really weird. It was like an out-of-body experience. That's the only way I could describe it. She said, maybe just start slowly, wear clothes, and cover up, and gradually work down. So I've got to do that. I've got to sit until the uncomfortableness eases, and then I move down a bit more and down a bit more. The other thing I've got to try and do, well, I haven't got to, but I said I would try. We're trying to work out ways that I can work on improving how I feel about myself. It generally tends to be when I'm with my partner, because I just don't feel like I look good enough or that I'm hot enough or whatever. And we can't really test just going to a spa. I could go to a spa and probably be okay. I'll be on my own. It's okay. No one really cares. If I go with him, I care because I'm looking at other people. But But so I need to try and wear shorts and go out in shorts. And I said about tanning, how about going without tanning? I was like, absolutely not. I have to tan my legs. It's so white, so cellulite, so pasty, so disgusting is how I see it. So I need to see if I've got time to do the tanning and wear a pair of shorts in the next 6 days. The thought of doing the tanning's a faff because I'm not much of a tanner. I don't really tan my legs often. I don't bother getting them out. I've got some nice stuff and hopefully it'll work, but it's the faff, isn't it? You know, I shave my legs regularly, I look after myself, but I'm gonna have to exfoliate, wait, moisturize, wait, and get to a place where it looks okay, and then you get ridges in your knees or ridges in your ankles, and I don't know, it just seems faffy to me, but that's what I've got to try and do. But the main thing I need to do between now and the next session on Thursday is to do the mirror work. I did say I would try and do the shorts thing, but I couldn't guarantee it. So if we can get the mirror work done, there we go. I will keep you up to date. Anyway, I think that's what I was talking about in the last part of my video that ended up with no microphone. I hope you can hear this because my hand is actually at the end of the phone here. I'm hoping I'm not covering the microphone. I probably am. Let's see. Oh God, join me next time. And don't forget to subscribe, like my video. Oh yeah, this is what they all do. And yeah, if I resonate with you, you know, come along for the ride, join me, message, let me know how you feel, let me know how it affects you. I'm looking at my bed. I should be looking over there. Anyway, just join me, drop me a message, and yeah, let's do this together. Good afternoon, and I'm back. I know it's been a few weeks since I've recorded. I'm recording somewhere different. I'm quite comfy here. I like lying on my bed. Oh, microphone. Do you know what? Wait. Here I am, just doing little tests because I'm going to record here. Look, there's my little kitty cats. You can just see the one behind. They'll probably start battling each other in a sec. Let's see what they do. Leo, honey, honey, Leo, hello. She don't take no messing. She diddy, but she don't take no messing. Honey, Leo. Hello. Hello. Hi guys.